Has this ever happened to you? Oh, I want to harass the government. I want to eat pickles. Why not both? What? That's right. You can do both at the same time. All you gotta do is find your closest government building. Mine happens to be the FBI headquarters. Then you get some pickles. Haha, any kind you want, but for my intents and purposes, I'll be getting dill. Can I run a 5K around the FBI headquarters and not be harassed by them? And also, can I eat 5 different brands of pickles and do a pretty good review on them, all in the same thing? Eat a pickle, run a K 5 times, 5 P's, 5 Ks, like a maniac. Can I do it? We'll see. Come on. I didn't really feel comfortable saying out loud a lot of the stuff I was going to be doing while I was there. Definitely heard that bird. Because I didn't want to draw any more attention to myself than I needed to. So I just figured I'd put it all in this zone. My masterful zone where I control what happens. Like I can put one of these right there, and those right there, and the entire background's like this, whoa, like that kind of crazy stuff. That's wild. So yeah, I'll just be putting in my memory of what I was thinking as it was happening, but in voiceover format. Hi, little me. I hope you're doing all right. Wow, what a fella! What a dude! But yeah, I was pretty scared. I don't know why, but I chose to park right next to the booth where they allowed cars to go in and out. And there was a guard in the booth, and I just felt like it would be too suspicious for me to drive up, park, see him, and then decide to move my car around the corner and then park again. That looks more suspicious than just pulling it the first time, right? Right. You get it. So I parked, paid for my parking, and got to running, got to going, felt pretty good. Honestly, I was pretty well motivated. Usually I don't take breaks during my runs, but this time I was taking breaks, and as a little treat for the break, I got a little pickle, a little dill pickle. That's fun, that's neat. So I was really excited to get done with my first few laps around the building, and just dig into that guy. And what was that first guy? Well, I'll show you right now. First K done. You know what that means, y'all. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting much from Mark Wahlberg's Dill Pickle Spears. I figured it's just some product with his name on it. It's not gonna be good. They just sell it. It's easy to sell. Marky Mark, Mark. Mark pushes product. Mark does a lot of bad things. Also the most problematic pickle on our list. But what happens next might surprise you. The Wahlburgers Pickle Spear had a pleasant pickly punch that really just gave me everything that I am expecting from a quality pickle. It was the most expensive pickle on the list, but given the zestiness of this pickle, I would say it's worth it, and I'll probably end up buying it again. Marky Mark, I will say you were on thin ice as of recent, but I will give your pickle a 5 out of 5.
Oh. Pretty good. Okay, back to it.
Freshly revitalized with Mark Wahlberg's pickle, I continued my run and honestly felt kind of good. I felt refreshed. I felt energized. So thank you, Marky Mark. Before I knew it, I was done with the next K, and I was already back at that pickle bag. Yummy, yummy.
Baby, we're doing it. We're nailing this. God damn. I feel like next pickle. Next one, something we're all a bit classic. Something. Next one, something we're all a bit familiar with. Oh yeah, the classic, baby.
Maybe it was because Mark Wahlberg set a really high standard for me and my expectations for what a good pickle is, but this was actually a trash pickle. It was mushy, it was so seedy, pulpy, the flavor disgusting. I was having trouble getting that pickle down, and I didn't even enjoy the sip either. Everything about this pickle is terrible, which is very surprising since it's one of the most popular pickle brands out there. It is a classic. It's a Vlasic classic. I was disappointed by this pickle. I will have to give it a 1 out of 5, and I would never recommend a Vlasic pickle to any of my friends or foes. Either way though, finish that bad boy up. I'm back on the road.
No. No.
No. Is this a funny prop, or am I just... I don't want to hold it, actually. The Vlasics really kind of threw me off, but at the same time, it got me excited, because I knew if I just pumped out another K, I could get another pickle, and hopefully it would be something that would cleanse my palate, reignite my passion for the pickle, and keep me going strong for the rest of the run. So, in some ways, it's like the old saying goes, haters be your motivators, and damn if that ain't true.
Another K, another P, you know what I'm fucking saying? Alright.
So my mindset at this moment is, I've had a bad pickle. That isn't even the pickle I thought was going to be the worst. Let me just go ahead and get the worst out the way, so I can just be riding up to heaven for the rest of the run. So I pick up the Mount Olive, immediately grossed out by the little fucking stem that's sticking on the butt of a pickle. I have nothing against the butts of pickles, but the stem being out the butt, it's like it's gotta pinch it off, you know? Like that's what's going on. But you know, credit where credit is due. Mount Olive is a kind of it's an okay pickle. It's like not a great pickle, you know. It's no Mark Wahlberg pickle, but it had a good crunch. It had decent flavor, very vinegary, you know. A little bit of garlic, you know. It's a good pickle. If I got that on a Chicago dog, as I am known to get, I'm always eating Chicago dogs. Can't stop me. I get to a party and I'm like, hide the Chicago dogs because I'm coming for them. But if that was on there, I wouldn't be too upset. It was a nice surprise of a pickle. Who doesn't love a pickle surprise right before your very eyes? Boom, bars. So yeah, that was nice. Ate that, went back on the run. I ate it really. I was happy to have it just to get the Vlasic flavor out of my mouth. Before I knew it, I was already done with another K. I did this little shot of my leg so I could put in this sound effect. Anyway, I got done with another K. Time for another pickle. Whoosh,
My stomach hurt, and I gotta piss like a racehorse. But you know what they say: piss like a racehorse, run like a racehorse. Let's go. Next one. This one seems kind of fun.
And we got another winner with the Grillo's pickle. Not expected at all. But this guy, never heard of this brand before, took a bite, snap, beautiful, loud, crunchy, reverberating in my ear snails. It was amazing. Flavor, also amazing. Not quite as good as the Wahlburgers pickle, but honestly, it might be like a preference thing, because the Wahlburgers pickle just had a little bit more kick to it, but like, a comparable pickle, I would say. I would give that a 4 out of 5. A 4 out of 5. And I don't know, like, if it was a smaller pickle or if I was just really enjoying the taste of this pickle, but like, I downed this thing like so fast. It was a 3-biter. And I was back on the road and I was feeling revitalized. Thank you, Grillo's. Haha. You can sponsor me if you want. I even ate the little like dill that came in the container. It was delicious. I would honestly, everything in that container was pretty good. I'm also starting to have this theory that pickles that are in those plastic containers are higher quality than anything in like glass jars. It seems like it's holding up so far. I don't know. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Sorry, pickle enthusiasts. I'm not.
This guy stinks!
The Grillos made me like really like energized, revitalized, made me feel a little goofy, a little silly. And I don't always feel goofy silly, but sometimes when I feel good, I can't help but feel goofy silly. You can see it. I'm doing a thing. I'm like, I'm not actually running this fast. I'm just moving my arms, and it looks like I'm moving, like I'm really gunning it, but I'm not. But that's the kind of goofy, silly mood I was in. So, you know, excuse me, I can't help myself. But good pickle. I goofy sillied my way up to the next K, and before you know it, okay, I shouldn't do that, but you know what I mean, pickles, yeah.
It's done, boys and girls and theys and thems and zims and zers. I did it, and I'm going to celebrate with the last pickle of the bunch. Great, Jesus, exposure.
There's a lot of debate in the pickle world about whether or not it's worth it to buy a more expensive premium pickle. Oh my god, no fucking way that is turning on right now. But in another upset, the Great Value brand pickle kind of disproves that, you know, that classism in the pickle community. Finally, you don't have to spend premium green for premium green. You see what? But yeah, no, it was pretty good. Like, good snap, pretty average, but like solid taste. I would give it a 3 out of 5, honestly. It was probably like my. I would put it on the same. I would give both the Olive and Great Value a 3 out of 5. Those are both pretty average, like solid pickles. Not upset about it at all on my Chicago dogs. Yeah, so yeah, it's a pretty good pickle. Wasn't a terrible way to end up the run. I'll give it back to. Actually, no, I'm not giving it out to anybody. It's me. Oh, shoot. Okay. In conclusion, the FBI did not care that I was running around their building for about an hour. Probably thought I was just some weird fucking loser. Just eating pickles, slurping the juices. I'm sure I got a couple of like weird snide looks from ongoers. So no, I can run around the FBI as much as I want and they won't do anything because they don't care. Or it's because they're afraid of me. They see my physical prowess and my pickle eating capabilities and they shiver. They shiver in fear. Which I'm gonna say is probably what is going on in their heads. Mark Wahlberg, Grillo, Great Value, Olive, and then Vlasic at the end. Great Value, I'm putting it above Olive just because Olive is like a name brand and the fact that they're on par with a non-name brand, you got to step your game up. If you're going to put a name on it, you got to step your game up, and you're just not there yet. In conclusion, eat pickles, disrespect the government.